Hello, advanced English learners. Welcome to the Learning English Forever channel. Today, we're diving into an exciting discussion titled Green Gadgets for a Greener Planet. This story is crafted specifically for your advanced level, offering rich vocabulary and natural dialogue. Remember, consistent daily listening is your key to effortless improvement. Let's start exploring these innovative conversations.
Sarah, check out this leaf-shaped sensor. It monitors plant health and soil conditions. Pretty ingenious, right?
Wow, that's quite innovative. I'm always looking for ways to keep my balcony garden thriving without much fuss. Does it integrate with smart home systems?
Absolutely. It links up to an app that gives you real-time data and actionable insights. No more guesswork, just optimal growth.
That's a game changer for urban gardening enthusiasts. But what about broader household sustainability? I'm eyeing that sleek water filtration system over there.
Oh, the HydroPure? It's designed to significantly reduce plastic bottle waste, a small upfront investment for a massive long-term environmental dividend.
Indeed, and those portable solar chargers for phones are brilliant. Every little bit helps to lessen our carbon footprint, doesn't it?
Precisely. It's about making conscious choices, shifting away from disposable culture. These gadgets make that transition much more accessible.
I agree. Sometimes the sheer volume of eco-friendly options can feel overwhelming, but seeing them in action here makes it tangible.
Definitely. It's not just about individual devices, it's about a collective paradigm shift, fostering a culture of mindful consumption.
Right. Ultimately, these green gadgets are more than just tools. They're catalysts for a profound rethinking of our relationship with the planet.
In this engaging dialogue, Daniel and Sarah are at an ecotech fair discussing the latest sustainable innovations. They're exploring how these green gadgets can help create a greener planet by reducing environmental impact through smart, eco-conscious choices. The title itself, Green Gadgets for a Greener Planet, refers to the idea that technology, when designed with sustainability in mind, can be a powerful tool for environmental protection and fostering a more eco-friendly lifestyle. Now, let's delve into the specific phrases Daniel and Sarah use and uncover their deeper meanings.
Sarah, check out this leaf-shaped sensor. It monitors plant health and soil conditions. Pretty ingenious, right?
Daniel begins by drawing Sarah's attention, saying, "Check out this leaf-shaped sensor." This is a casual way to ask someone to look at something interesting. He then explains its function. It monitors plant health and soil conditions, meaning it observes and keeps track of how well plants are doing and the quality of the earth they grow in. He concludes by asking, "Pretty ingenious, right?" using the word ingenious to describe something as very clever and original. Daniel is expressing his admiration for the smart design of the sensor.
Wow, that's quite innovative. I'm always looking for ways to keep my balcony garden thriving without much fuss. Does it integrate with smart home systems?
Sarah responds with, "Wow, that's quite innovative," acknowledging the sensor as remarkably new and original. She then shares her personal motivation. "I'm always looking for ways to keep my balcony garden thriving without much fuss," which indicates she wants her garden to grow strong and healthy without requiring a lot of effort or trouble. She then asks a practical question. Does it integrate with smart home systems? Wanting to know if it can connect and work together seamlessly with other smart devices in a home. Sarah is interested in how the innovative sensor can simplify her gardening and fit into her tech ecosystem.
Absolutely. It links up to an app that gives you real-time data and actionable insights. No more guesswork, just optimal growth.
Daniel enthusiastically confirms absolutely, meaning yes, definitely. He explains how the sensor connects. It links up to an app, which means it establishes a connection to a software application on a smartphone or tablet. This app provides real-time data, information that is available instantly as it happens, and actionable insights, which are pieces of information that provide a clear understanding and suggest specific steps to take. He emphasizes the benefit, stating no more guesswork, meaning there's no need to make assumptions or uncertain judgments, leading to just optimal growth, which refers to the best possible conditions for plants to develop and flourish. Daniel is highlighting the sensor's ability to provide precise, immediate information for perfect plant care.
That's a game changer for urban gardening enthusiasts. But what about broader household sustainability? I'm eyeing that sleek water filtration system over there.
Sarah declares the sensor a game changer for urban gardening enthusiasts. A game changer is something that completely transforms a situation or activity, making a significant difference, especially for people who are passionate about gardening in cities. She then shifts the conversation to broader household sustainability, meaning looking at ways to maintain ecological balance and avoid depletion of natural resources in a wider general home context. She adds, I'm eyeing that sleek water filtration system over there, which implies she is looking at it with interest and considering it, describing the system as sleek, meaning elegant and streamlined in design. Sarah sees the sensor's individual impact, but is more interested in wider home eco-solutions, specifically a stylish water filter.
Oh, the HydroPure? It's designed to significantly reduce plastic bottle waste. A small upfront investment for a massive long-term environmental dividend.
Daniel identifies the system Sarah is looking at as the HydroPure. He then explains its primary environmental purpose. It's designed to significantly reduce plastic bottle waste, meaning its creation was specifically intended to cut down a large amount of discarded plastic bottles. He describes it as a small upfront investment, referring to an initial payment or cost that is not very large, which will yield a massive long-term environmental dividend, meaning a huge benefit or profit for the environment over an extended period. Daniel is pointing out that the water filter is a cost-effective solution for reducing plastic waste and offering long-term ecological gains.
Indeed. And those portable solar chargers for phones are brilliant. Every little bit helps to lessen our carbon footprint, doesn't it?
Sarah agrees with Indeed, affirming Daniel's point. She then expresses her admiration for those portable solar chargers for phones, calling them brilliant, meaning they are extremely clever and effective. She connects this to a larger principle. Every little bit helps to lessen our carbon footprint, which means that even small actions contribute to reducing the total amount of greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, released into the atmosphere by human activities. Sarah is acknowledging the effectiveness of the solar chargers and emphasizing that even minor eco-friendly actions cumulatively reduce environmental impact.
Precisely. It's about making conscious choices, shifting away from disposable culture. These gadgets make that transition much more accessible.
Daniel strongly agrees with precisely, indicating exact correctness. He elaborates on the underlying philosophy. It's about making conscious choices, which means deliberately and thoughtfully deciding on actions rather than acting impulsively. This involves shifting away from disposable culture, meaning moving away from a societal habit of using products once or a few times and then throwing them away. He notes that these gadgets make that transition much more accessible, implying that these new technologies make the process of changing habits and adopting sustainable practices easier to achieve and use. Daniel is asserting that eco-gadgets facilitate a crucial move towards more mindful and less wasteful living.
I agree. Sometimes the sheer volume of eco-friendly options can feel overwhelming, but seeing them in action here makes it tangible.
Sarah expresses her agreement with Daniel. She then shares a common challenge. Sometimes the sheer volume of eco-friendly options can feel overwhelming, which means the immense quantity or large number of environmentally friendly choices can be difficult to manage or comprehend. However, she finds relief in the fair setting, but seeing them in action here makes it tangible, meaning observing the products being used or demonstrated makes them real, concrete, and easier to understand or deal with. Sarah acknowledges that while many eco-options exist, seeing them practically demonstrated helps to make them less abstract and more understandable.
Definitely. It's not just about individual devices. It's about a collective paradigm shift, fostering a culture of mindful consumption.
Daniel confirms his agreement with definitely. He broadens the perspective, explaining, it's not just about individual devices, meaning the focus isn't solely on single items. Instead, he states, it's about a collective paradigm shift, which describes a fundamental change in the basic concepts and practices of an entire community or society. This shift involves fostering a culture of mindful consumption, meaning encouraging and developing a societal habit of purchasing and using goods with careful thought about their environmental and social impact. Daniel is articulating that true sustainability requires a widespread change in mindset towards how society consumes.
Right. Ultimately, these green gadgets are more than just tools. They're catalysts for a profound rethinking of our relationship with the planet.
Sarah fully agrees with right. She concludes the conversation with a powerful statement. Ultimately, these green gadgets are more than just tools, meaning in the end, these environmentally friendly devices are not merely instruments. Instead, she posits, they're catalysts for a profound rethinking of our relationship with the planet. A catalyst is something that causes or accelerates a change without itself being affected. And profound rethinking refers to a deep, thorough, and significant change in how we consider and interact with our world. Sarah is emphasizing that these eco-gadgets serve as powerful initiators for a fundamental reevaluation of humanity's connection to the Earth. And that concludes our deep dive into green gadgets for a greener planet. We hope you enjoyed this advanced English story and its detailed explanations. Remember, we also have engaging content for beginner and intermediate levels. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Learning English Forever for more fantastic lessons.